Hello, everybody. I am Samantha Harms with the FortCavazos Garrison Public Affairs Office, and on this week's episode, we are talking with the Employee Assistance Program, what the program exactly does, who it's available to, and even a mindfulness room. So, all that and so much more on this week's episode of The Great Big Podcast. Welcome back. We are here now with our first guest from the Employee Assistance Program. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you. My name is Kenya King. I'm an Employee Assistance Program Coordinator here at the Great Place, FortCavazos. And I just really want to thank you guys for having us here and giving us the opportunity to kind of highlight and spotlight our program.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming on. I think this might be your guys' first time on the podcast.
Absolutely, yes.
Wow. Congratulations. Welcome for the first time. We love that. Okay, so let's just start out with the basics then. What exactly is the Employee Assistance Program?
The Employee Assistance Program is a program that's designed to help specific people in the community here at FortCavazos. Our whole goal is workplace productivity and increasing individuals' quality of life. We do that in a number of different ways. One of the things we do is we actually offer short-term counseling for individuals that qualify for the program. Roughly about 6 iterations of services that we can provide. And with that, if we can't handle a specific area, then we can refer out to other agencies that can assist those individuals for whatever needs that they have.
Okay. So let's talk first then, who exactly qualifies for this program?
Okay, fine, yes.
Yeah.
If you are a DA civilian, the family member of a DA civilian, if you are a retiree, the family member of a retiree in the local area, then you qualify for the program. For retiree,
are we talking
military,
so DA, or if you were active, just any type of retiree?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then for the 6 iterations, you said, so you have a couple of different services that you guys offer. Obviously, the counseling. What else do we got?
Well, initially, when people are hired on as DA civilians here on the installation, they actually come through our program to do the new employees orientation. A part of that orientation does include an overview of the EAP program where we talk about all of our services that we offer. We also take them through trainings in workplace violence and drug and alcohol training and in the drug test-enabled positions for those individuals that have to get drug tested as part of their job. Along with that, we talk about the counseling services that we have. We are licensed clinicians. We can pretty much help anybody in any area in their lives. If it's something that's outside of our scope, we will refer out. And all of our services that we provide here on the installation are absolutely free. Once we do refer out to other agencies, then that cost would be upon that individual to cover it through either insurance, copay, or whatever the case may be. We also do a lot of trainings here on the installation.
What kind of trainings?
Organizations here on the installation, a specific department can call us up and say, hey, we're experiencing a problem, let's say in the area of communication. We can come out and do a communications class for that organization in an attempt to keep up workplace productivity, in an attempt to keep up cohesiveness within the organization and help those individuals flourish the way that we think they should. We also do individualized training. For those individuals that come to us for counseling, we understand that sometimes people are raised with specific life skills, and we know the term very well, the cliche that if you don't use it, you lose it. Well, some people aren't always taught certain life skills, and we can actually bring those individuals in for about an hour to hour and a half, provide specific life skills in the area that they may be lacking in, and then what we do is we actually sit with those individuals, watch videos, and see what they can pull from those videos to be able to apply it in their everyday life in order to be able to get over the hump that they're struggling with.
Okay, that's really cool. And for people who are interested in utilizing your services, where are you guys located? Hours, all the basic stuff,
Definitely. We are definitely located right here at FortCavazos. We're located inside the Shoemaker Center on the 3rd floor. You can give us a call, 286-6216 or 287-2437, and myself and my counterpart, Ms. Henry, would be more than happy to try to set you up an appointment and see what we can do to try to enhance your quality of life.
That's awesome. So I know we have another representative, your counterpart here. So is there any other basic facts that we need to know about before we get with her and kind of talk a little bit more of the details?
Yeah, the last thing I'd like for individuals to know is that, we're here for the individual. We want to try to enhance their quality of life in any way we possibly can. But one of the ways that we do that is when we do refer out, we do have referral agencies that we work alongside. And one of the things that we have to do is we have to go out and conduct site visits. We don't want to send someone somewhere where we don't believe they're going to get the help and the assistance they need. We will walk hand in hand with that individual in making appointments, checking to see if these individuals actually take their type of insurance. What specialty do you need from this organization? We will do the homework to get a person to the place that they need in order to be able to deal with life struggles.
Can you tell me just really fast what some of the things that you guys might refer out for exactly? Just some examples of what that could be?
One of the things could be either drug or alcohol abuse. Individuals may be having issues with those substances. They've tried to get over the hump by themselves, and now they need professional care in order to be able to do that. So we can either refer them to either inpatient care or outpatient care, whatever it is that they may desire to help them get over that need. One of the other things that we may do is also marriage counseling. We can do marriage counseling one-on-one with individuals. However, it may take longer than 6 sessions. So we take that to heart that we don't want to cause any harm to our clients. We want to help them in the best way possible. And so if it's something that's going to take longer than 6 sessions, we would definitely like to refer those individuals out to the organizations that can treat them long term.
Gotcha. Okay, great. Well, anything else that you think we need to highlight right now?
I think that's it. Once again, I appreciate the time. I'm hoping the individuals listening to the podcast, if you didn't know about our services, now you know about it.
Absolutely.
Please give us a call. We would love to help bring you in and see what we can do to help enhance your quality of life.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and we'll be right back with more.
All right. Thank you so much.
This year marks 250 years of the United States Army and our service to the nation. To mark this incredible milestone, the 3rd Armored Corps in Central Texas are hosting a celebration ball from 5 to 11 p.m. June 13th at the Killeen Civic and Conference Center.
The evening will include the history of the Army presented by the NCO Academy, the 1st Cavalry Division Band, an amazing meal, dancing, and so much more. Tickets are now available for purchase. You can visit the 3rd Armored Corps social media accounts, the 3rd Armored Corps public website, or pick up the latest issue of the FortCavazos Sentinel newspaper to scan the QR code to purchase your individual ticket or an entire table for 10 people.
We look forward to seeing you June 13th, 3rd Armored Corps, Central Texas, 205th Army Birthday Ball. Bands and Warriors, this will defend.
Welcome back, and we are here with our second representative. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, Sam. Thank you. My name is Shamar Henry, and I'm one of the Employee Assistance Program Coordinators here at FortCavazos.
Okay, well, welcome. Thank you for being on the show today. I appreciate it. I know Kenya talked a little bit about what the high-level overview is of the Employee Assistance Program. Let's get kind of into the nitty-gritty. What are some of the... I'm just going to get straight to it because you know what? The most important question that I have is the mindfulness relaxation room. So what is up with that? Let's talk about it.
So EAP ASAP program, we created a mindfulness room and a relaxation room. So mindfulness is basically just staying in the present moment, right? As humans, we go through different struggles and trials and tribulations in life and stressors, right?
Absolutely.
And so we have created an environment for warmth and comfort. So any individual can come in, whether it's to sit in the massage chair, whether it's to color or to sit on a stress ball, just, to balance, or even, those who participate in yoga are able to come into that warm and comfort environment just to reduce any stress that they may experience. We have the massage chair.
Okay.
We have a chase. We have a heat and pack. We have aromatherapy.
Okay. Yeah.
Burning.
Nice.
Just setting the environment for you to reduce stress.
Nice. And so this room is open to, you said anybody?
Any DA civilian, their family members, retiree, and so forth.
Okay.
They're able to come between hours of 7:30 and 1600.
7:30 and 1600. Okay, so for people who don't speak military time, it's 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Hey, you never know.
Yes.
Okay, what is your favorite part about the relaxation room?
I would say the new massage chair that we have.
Okay.
So it encompasses the body, and it's like I call it a rocket chair. So it massages everything from your head on down to your legs.
Nice.
So
wow. Okay.
I think that's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come check that out. Take a little break during the workday. We like that.
That part.
Yeah.
Anyone can come at lunchtime. We just ask that you clean up after yourself.
Sure. Okay. So if someone wanted to come and eat their lunch there, they could, as long as they clean up.
Clean up after.
Okay, great. Good to know. Is there any type of, should people like call ahead?
There's no waiting list.
Okay.
You don't have to call in.
Okay.
Just come in and sign. One thing we do ask is that you provide us with feedback. There's a QR code that you can scan. Provide us with feedback. Tell us if anything that we need to improve on, anything that you enjoyed, and so forth, and we can improve the mindfulness room and relaxation room.
Okay, great. So I know earlier we did talk about, Kenny and I talked about being focused on life skills. Yes. That is something that I know a lot of people are really focused on right now. So what are some things that you guys do to assist with that? I know we kind of talked about that you're big on that, but what are some life skills that we're working on with people?
So, life skills is a wide array of different topics that we can get into, right? Some things that we do help individuals out is, there are 3 reasons why a DA civilian may be referred to our program, the EAP program. Conduct, work performance, and attendance. Right?
Okay.
And so with that being said, sometimes as individuals, we don't have these skills that is needed to improve those 3 areas. So what we do as clinicians, we come in and we help the individuals by training them, whether it's time management, for, coming to work late, whether it's, financial literacy. However, just like my counterpart stated, if that's not our scope and we're not fully trained, we're going to refer out maybe to ACS, right?
Okay.
We help with communication skills. We know that we're dealing with 5 different generations in the workplace. Maybe we don't know how to communicate effectively with a traditionalist or millennial, right? So we come in and we train on how to properly communicate effectively with these different generations.
Right.
Maybe it be interpersonal skills, right? Maybe you don't have the socialization skills and you want to turn to substances in order to cope, right, with that uneasy, anxious feeling when you have to interact with others. We teach on a wide array of different topics when it comes to life skills.
Okay.
So it's not just one set life skill.
Right. So pretty much any problem that people have, they can come to you guys.
Punctuation, yes. We're there. We even help and train when it comes to Microsoft Office for, individuals that are not savvy, computer savvy. Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't have that problem, but sometimes I wish I did.
Right. But a tradition is made. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're here to help.
What is your favorite part of this program?
So when an individual comes through our door, initial assessment, we do not know, right, what we're going to have provide any type of services for. And I think that's my niche, right, or Mr. King's niche in regards to just having to dig deep, research, right, finding out what the true problem is when it comes to improving the quality of life for this individual, right. And so I think it keeps us on our toes, right, in regards to being competent in the field that we're in, because as an EAP coordinator, we have to make sure that we are conducting research and we are abreast of what's going on within the community and just giving back to the community to improve their quality of life.
What is one thing that you hope that our listeners and the people here at Fort Cavazos take away from this podcast and just about the program?
One thing that, if anything that they take away nugget is we are here. The program is free. Take advantage of what is provided and available for you.
Okay, so obviously one of the biggest focuses of this program is being productive. So the question has always got to be asked, what's your number 1 tip for people on how to stay productive?
So we have a slogan, mindful today, a healthy tomorrow. So mindfulness, like I stated earlier, is staying in the present moment, not thinking about the past,
right?
Not thinking about the future, because as humans, we tend to worry about tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And so this is the reason why we created the mindfulness room, so you can come in, you can de-stress, and be able to go back into the workforce, focused and ready for tomorrow.
I think that's a really great focus to have, and I know I will be taking advantage of this service. Well, thank you so much for coming in with us today.
Thank you,
I really appreciate it, and I will be seeing you soon.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Of course. We will be right back with more.
Meet my dad. He's always up for an adventure. Whether it's riding his motorcycle or jumping into the water, he knows how to enjoy life. But he also knows how to stay safe. Even on the ice, safety matters. Water activities can be thrilling, but they also come with risks. It's time to suit up for the waves like my dad and protect what matters most, your life.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I am here with Eric Franklin.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? I hope everyone's been doing good. I myself have been out of the office for a considerable amount of time
Yes.
because I had a baby.
Yeah,
I didn't have
well.
a baby. My girlfriend had a baby.
Yeah.
But I've been out taking care of the baby. And I will tell you this, babies are a lot.
Yeah.
It has been a trying time this
Yeah.
past couple of weeks. Not trying, but it's been eventful. It's been
Eventful. Okay.
Yeah.
We love that.
Yeah. What's been going on here at the Great
No,
Place?
no. We're not done yet talking about the baby. You thought we were just gonna slip on by.
I thought so.
Absolutely not.
I thought so. But we have a baby. I have a baby.
Yeah.
Her name is Emerson Yvonne Franklin. She was born on January 17th. And January 17th, January 18th. I forget.
It's just
It's been a blur.
a haze.
Everything has gone together. It's been a lot of sleepless nights. My oldest is 17. Will be 17.
Wow.
No, I'm so wrong.
Oh my God.
Catherine, she just turned 17 on the 4th of this month.
Wow. Happy
So,
birthday.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She just turned 17. Aiden will be 13 in September.
Wow.
And then Emerson, the baby. So
Yeah.
I guess I'm
You've
stuck
got
here
the
forever.
whole gambit.
Yeah, I was like,
A real spread.
everyone's spread out, but everyone's met. Everyone likes each other.
Oh.
Everyone's just like me when they first had the baby. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. It's fun.
That's
It's
okay.
been fun.
You kinda
I
learn.
love it.
Yeah. Well, good.
It's like getting. It's like I want to say it's like riding a bike.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's like riding a bike.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
riding a bike if you had to ride this bike at 3 o'clock in the morning, then again at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then again at 6 o'clock in the morning with little sleep. So,
Wow. That
fun.
sounds really tempting. So I don't have any children.
one day maybe.
One day for sure, but
Not right now.
not right now. Especially hearing that.
Yeah.
Pass.
It's like riding a bike. Yeah, if that bike was being ridden in early hours of the morning with very little sleep sometimes. Very little sleep. Very little sleep.
Well, I'm glad she is here and
Yes.
healthy for the most part.
Yes, I mean she's healthy.
Yeah.
I think right now she has an eye infection, but that's
Yeah.
just it's baby
Babies.
stuff. Like I was like, how did you get an eye infection? The doctor said babies.
That's the explanation. I'm no
Babies.
doctor, but
Yeah.
it's a baby.
Yeah, I'm like I'm pretty sure there's something a little bit more technical. Babies. I'm like, all right, but she's healthy. Just
Well, good.
the eye infection. But
Yeah.
other than that, she's great. Her lungs are great.
I love that.
Her hair is growing. She looks kind of like me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to having another daughter, so I can try to dress her up more like a not like a boy, but more how I want. I didn't get
Okay.
that chance. I didn't have that say so. But now I
first
think I
go
have a
around?
little bit of
Yeah,
say
yeah.
so. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see.
Well, congratulations to you and your
Why, thank
girlfriend. We're very happy for you guys.
Why? Thank you. I'll show you. I'll send you pictures.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll try to figure out a way to get a picture of the kids on here. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure
Maybe
it out.
we'll see.
We'll fi-
Oh no.
April is the month of the military child.
It is. Yes. It sure is. Yes, it is.
I got it. That's how my mind works.
We figured it out.
I got it. But so, what have I been missing over the last few months here at the Great Place?
Yeah, you've been missing out on a lot. We've done so many things, had so many events that have happened. I think the most fun that I have had has actually been in the last couple of weeks. We had the American Airlines Valor Tour come here. We did a demolition of housing on post. We've done a lot on post, and I'm happy that you're back. So we can chat about it all the time now.
Speaking of the Valor, the American Airlines Valor, that was for the Medal of Honor recipients, correct?
Yes. Yeah, for the new
So-
Medal of Honor Museum.
Guess where that's at?
Yeah, it's up in Arlington.
It is.
Yes.
And so that is on my list of things to do because when it opened, I was
Yeah.
going to go that week, but tickets are sold out.
Yeah.
So and it's like, how are tickets sold out? I didn't think that they would. Don't
No.
worry, I'm traveling soldier. I'm going to that one. I'm gonna tell everyone in the office. Don't worry about it.
I got
it. So, but I've looked at the museum and I was reading the story about that. I was like, oh man, I really want to
Yeah.
go check that out. So
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, that's definitely on my bucket list too, is to venture back up towards Dallas to do that. And yeah, I actually just did I went back to the LBJ Presidential Library down in Austin for my own traveling soldier.
For For your personal traveling soldiers.
Yes. No, for the paper.
Oh, for the paper.
I'm
Okay.
doing traveling soldiers every once in a while. Not that often, but it happens.
It happens.
An occasional one. But yes, I'm very excited about that. So it was a lot of fun. I love going there.
Okay. I think was it you who went a couple of years ago to Daily Plaza? I think it was you. Or was it? It wasn't me.
For
traveling
oh
soldier.
yeah.
So I want to go up there just because I like that area. Like that, it's very nice, and
It is,
that whole part of Dallas is nice. So
It
I have a lot of
is.
traveling. So I was supposed to be doing traveling soldiers while
While
I
you're
was having the baby,
paternity
but the baby
leave.
said no.
Baby's like, pay attention to me.
Yeah, that's it. So like I did nothing that I needed to get. I wanted to get done. I didn't need to get anything other than that bonding time. But there was a lot of little stuff that I was going to get done, but I didn't get a chance. But so I have a whole list of stuff that I want to go check
Nice.
out and see, and it's just new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, I'm excited for that. Excited that you're back. Excited to read all the upcoming traveling soldiers.
and the cool stories that I got coming too.
And the cool stories. Yeah.
With
we
videos.
We found some good stories for you this week.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. But yeah, for this stuff coming up, actually, I'm going to be covering the, because it's Easter this coming weekend.
Yes,
so
that's right.
I'm going to the sunrise service for the paper
Okay.
on post. So I'm excited about that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sunrise service on post is always good. I know we don't have any coalition soldiers here training or any visitors from other countries here this time, but I remember a couple of years ago we had some, and I want to say they were from France, and they had a huge service, and it's one of those things that is always great to see, and to be able to get out there and see those soldiers and just talk with them as they come together for Easter. It's like it's an amazing thing. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. What about you? What do you got going on this coming weekend?
Sleep and baby stuff.
Yeah.
And I think, I know I'm going to church, and I just have baby stuff, and I have some yard work to do. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't think I'm going to do anything extravagant that I know of. Life always changes.
It sure does.
It changes like clockwork. But yeah. But this week, I forgot.
Yeah.
This week, you guys talked with, who was it again?
Oh, the employee assistance program.
Employer Assistance Program.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. I had a great chat with them. I am personally looking forward to going over there and utilizing their nap room, relaxation room. They have a massage chair in there. It's just the best. I'm very excited. Yeah.
A nap room.
Well,
Oh, relaxation
it's a
room.
relaxation room, but I'm going to take a little nap.
Well, we got to figure that out. Like, once you go, let me know.
I will.
You got to give us a brief. So
Absolutely.
We can be like, all right,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You
I
know,
think so.
other than the baby and other than getting back into the groove of things, this is only week 3. This starts week 3 of being back
Wow.
at work. And I feel like I have a bunch of emails still that I have not gotten to. And before my emails would build up, now I think this week, when I got in and checked my email, I think I was already at 100.
Yeah, I could imagine. Yeah, I took last week Monday off because my girlfriend was in town, and from Friday, like when I left the office, to Tuesday when I got into the office, I had 100 emails.
I was like,
I could
why
not
am I this
imagine
important?
being gone for months,
Yeah.
like you were.
I'm like, why am I this important?
I know people stop emailing me. I don't have anything for you.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, what? You don't have your out of office on? I was like, okay, you got me.
Yeah, you gotta have that on.
You got me.
Yeah, well,
You got me.
lessons learned. Put that on your AAR.
Yeah, that is my AAR. Like, make sure you have your out of office on so people don't continue to email you nonsense questions.
Yeah.
Not nonsense
Well,
questions.
no.
Some of them.
Well,
But some of them asking, hey, can I do this? No. Can we get on top of it? No, you can't get up there. No, sorry. Can't do
that sounds like a question you'd ask.
Yeah,
So
it would be, but I've had some very weird requests, and I'm like, no, but here's my supervisor. Make sure ask him that same question.
there we go.
And Chris never comes back and says someone asked him a question. So that tells me they
Yeah.
took my answer.
Yeah, that's fair. I love that.
Well,
Yeah, I think that's all we got.
that's all I got.
Yeah.
Well, again, we like to thank you for tuning in to listen to the Sam and Eric show. No.
Yeah.
It's-
the
it's
Sam
just-
and Eric show.
But just so you know, me and Sam, I think the podcast is probably our biggest as busy as our days get, the podcast is probably one of the funnest things that we get to do. Everything we do is fun.
Oh, yeah.
But the podcast is probably one of the funnest things we get to do.
I agree.
So, but again, we like to thank you for tuning in and watching us and listening to us jibber jabber. And we hope that you come back and join us next week. Bye.
Bye, guys.